Hey, what's up, y'all? Silent Alonzo here. I just want to do a quick video on some Dogelon Mars. I just pulled up to the crib, and if I go in, I know that the children are going to want all my attention. So I don't want to procrastinate, because if I don't do it now, I may not be able to do it later. So, that's where the saying comes in. Take advantage of the opportunity during the life of the opportunity, right? So there's many things that we can make that go full circle on, and one of those is the price that we're at right now. I mean, these levels are holding. I mean, is this the bottom? Is this the new bottom? Is that what we're looking at? Should we be loading up here? The more I look at it, the more it seems so, because I'm pretty sure that tomorrow we may go up. Not financial advice, I'm just saying, if we hold these levels that long, with all the volume that keeps on coming into it, it's gonna gradually start going up. So this may be it. And if I'm wrong, it may go down a little bit more, but still, you got to take advantage of the opportunity during the life of the opportunity. So if that opportunity is presenting itself now, it may be something you want to take advantage of. That's for you to consider. My bags are loaded. I mean, loaded. I've been loaded, right? So if you're a newcomer, this may be a good point to DCA into it. I don't like buying at the top. I like buying when it's kind of slow. That's my strategy. I buy things when they're slow, and when they pick up, that's usually when you make money. Okay, so aside from that, we were waiting on a tweet from the official Dogelon Mars Twitter, and I believe it took 5 days, and we just got one. And it's so crazy because on the last video, when I did the update yesterday, okay, so 2 videos ago, I was saying that, maybe, perhaps, there may be something in the works, and that's why we haven't heard from them, because they've got something that they're working on. And what did the tweet say? It said, do not mistake patience with inaction, right? So they're telling you, hey, man, we're taking action behind the scenes. I really don't got an update, but we're working on something. And you know what? It's going to lead to tactical advance, right? They said something about ideas leading to tactical advance. So maybe they bounced around some ideas, or maybe they're fine-tuning something, but they're basically letting you know, hey, man, don't think that because we're not on this Twitter that we ain't over here working. We're grinding. We're working it out. We're making something happen, is what they're telling us. So that's good to know. That is real good to know. And I'm glad that people on this channel agree, because y'all were all in the comments saying, that's right, So, a lot of you taking advantage of the opportunity, that the price is lower than what it was. You know what I mean? I can't even say that it's like super low or anything like that, but it is lower than what it was. So it's looking like a good buy. I don't know what the metrics are saying, but hey, it's slow. Why not load up a little bit, just a little bit, and maybe that'll pay you out a lot, right? So what else can I say here? Oh, okay, we were talking about how we got the Crow and VVS pair, and somebody was telling me that the fees are ridiculously high when you go to transfer. And so I put out a little emergency broadcast or whatever, saying, hey, check the fees, make sure, always check your fees, there always will be a site or a means of transferring, or something like that, and they're going to try to get you on them fees. Okay, so you got to look at it. That's why you got to be selective when you choose an exchange to use. So they were saying basically that when you transfer it, and you pay the gas fees in ETH, that the ETH is very, very expensive to get it over there to the what is it called, the crypto.com DeFi wallet. But that if you send it to crypto.com, then it doesn't cost that much, and then that you could use the Kronos bridge to send it into VVS Finance. Okay, so take that into consideration when you make the decision, if you are going to go ahead and farm and stake your Crow and Elon. All right, what else? There was something else I wanted to touch on. Okay, well, look, tomorrow is trending Wednesdays, right? So Wednesdays and Fridays are our days to trend. And I know that we trend every single day, but I think that Wednesdays and Fridays is when we give a big push. And when we were on the live chat with Paolo said that he noticed that on Wednesdays and Fridays we get a little pump. And you know, I started thinking, you know, is it because we're trending so much? Because as a community we go out and we push Dogelon Mars on Twitter, on our highlights, on IG, you know, or wherever, right? We take it outside of Telegram, right? And we push it, right? So normally we've been targeting an exchange to try to, you know, show, you know, support, community support for the token and all that. Well, I had this wonderful idea as I was driving here, and I said, why not try something new? How about on Wednesday, yes, we trend, yes, we go and share and do all that stuff, but how about if we all make it a point to try to get one of our local influencers, meaning somebody in your area that is an influencer, try to get them on board with Dogelon Mars. Tell them what it is. Try to get them on board. Try to get people that have, you know, a huge following, or even a mid-cap following, small cap following. It doesn't matter. Just somebody that can reach a little bit further than what you personally can. Just find somebody and introduce them to it. Maybe a trend on their wall, but be prepared to answer their questions. Be prepared to teach them. That is what I want to challenge the community to do. Reach out to an influencer in your area. It doesn't even have to be in your area. I just, you know, maybe if to me it would feel easier approaching somebody that I'm familiar with and maybe familiar with me. But hey, if you think you want to go ahead and let them hang and try for a big influencer that, you know, I mean, why not? Why not? Just try it. It may work. If you got somebody in mind that isn't that's bigger than what I'm talking about, go ahead, give it a shot. You know why? Because them people also like great investments. They also like making money. They also like being part of things that have a community like we do. So if you make the invitation, it may be your invitation that gets them on board with us, and they end up earning a great asset to be holding, right? Maybe they don't know about crypto. Maybe they got all that influence and never had anybody share the knowledge with them so that they can get some crypto. So that's my challenge. Tomorrow, Trending Wednesdays, let's trend with an influencer. Let's try to get somebody on board. So I hope you like the idea. I'm really, you know, kind of a slow day today, so there's not really much to talk about, but there always is some form of information that we can go over, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I do appreciate everybody that gives me a comment, a like, subscribe, when you share, and when you see me on a Telegram and you tell me get you some. I like all that stuff, man. It makes my day. It really does, man. I really appreciate y'all tuning in, man, and I'm glad y'all are having a good time with these videos, because I'm having a good time creating them and seeing your responses, man, and I really enjoy it. So you know, if you ain't got, you know, Dogelon Mars, get you some.